Welcome back to Tarot by Cherie. How are my beloveds today? We're going to get started on today's reading and see what uplifting messages Spirit may have for us. Okay. So, what I'm seeing here, guys, is... Oh, wow. Okay. So someone is going to be looking for you. Somebody's going to be calling you, looking you up on social media, or trying to contact you because of something they said to you in the past or did to you, something they feel hurt you. So this is someone who is purging right now, purging a lot of things, and you have come up in their mind, and they feel a deep need and a deep regard to apologize to you or talk to you, reach out to you. Okay, so again, we have the card of deceit. So somebody did something. They're feeling a lot of anxiety right now. Okay, putting a lot of thought into this. I feel like this person's energy is changing. Perceptions have changed, and they are not the same person they once were. And they're looking back on some things that they did and feeling regretful about those things. Okay, so right now it looks like they're trying to come up with some kind of idea or strategy to contact you, look you up. Okay, let's continue and see what other messages we have in this deck. I do offer a $20 reading. For those interested, you can click on the description below the video, and then you can email me. All right, so oh, somebody's taking somebody broke up or took a break. This looks like a breakup to me. All right, I'm seeing both of you having a tower moment. So you're both extremely upset regarding whatever created this breakup, and you're both determined to have a new start. So there is no room in either one of your minds to continue with this relationship. So this was something that was very upsetting for you. All right, I'm seeing confusion, and I'm seeing a masculine here who is getting ready. You're trying to attain something, and you're going after this hard. So there's a lot of things, though, in the mix. There's a lot of variables here. It's not just that easy. It's not that simple where you could just, do this. So whatever these variables are, you're determined to stick with this until you get it exactly where you want it. Okay, I'm seeing a victory here. I'm seeing you attaining exactly what you want. And what you want, it looks like, is going to bring in a lot of abundance with this. So I do see movement. I do see that you're most of the way through this already. You're almost completely done with this, and you're sticking to it. You're holding on to this. Something inside you knows you were meant to do this, and that you are going to see a huge success with it. Okay, so just stick with whatever that is. If this is, if you're feeling this reading, make sure you stick with it. All right, I'm seeing a new financial beginning for someone here. I'm seeing it coming in very fast. This is a dream of yours that you stopped thinking about long ago. You're not even thinking about it now, actually. You've turned your head. You're looking the other way. All right, so you're ignoring this idea. This idea is still sitting in your subconscious, in the cobweb, so to speak. All right, something is going to prompt this idea to pop back up into your mind. It might be through a conversation when you're sitting around with friends and you're, maybe at a restaurant, having a couple drinks, enjoying yourself, and you're feeling very relaxed and comfortable. The conversation may lead you into something about this old idea you had, and the people around you, their eyes are going to light up when you mention this, and they're going to be like, wow, that is an excellent idea. You have to, go for this. You have to try this. This is going to work. And they're going to be all kinds of excited, and they're going to light a fire, relight a fire under your butt. All right. So in the past, you've been stuck on this idea or not moving ahead with the idea. All right. And like I said, you're not even thinking about it now, but you will be. Someone's going to spark this, or other people, and it's going to turn out to be very successful. I do see you celebrating in the near future. Okay, and this is on top of the victory card. So I feel like we're going to be seeing a lot of positivity, possibly because you're vibrating high through all of these energies. Most of you are. And you are figuring out that you can manifest in these things like that with ease. Okay, I'm seeing you all as empaths now, and I see that you are all perfectly capable of improving your financial situations. Okay, whether it be via, a lot of you wanting to go back into school because you're feeling different now. You're feeling more confident. You know that you have these powers and you can accomplish just about anything. So now your thought processes are changing. Some of you want to jump back into school and get into something where you're going to make a lot more money because you're not comfortable anymore with ho-hum, or I'm comfortable at my job even though the money sucks and it stinks here. At least I know I have a job. That's not good enough for you anymore, Aquarius. All right, and I am seeing that because of your all being empaths, your powers are coming online like crazy now. I'm seeing a justice coming in with your money. So again, it's either jumping back into school, asking for that raise, getting the strength to ask that boss or supervisor for a raise, looking for another job perhaps that is going to pay you, quite a bit more money, and you're feeling confident about these things. So the negativity is kind of, something in the past for most of you now. Like, you're not thinking like you were, like, what if this or what if that? You're basically just feeling confidence, and you want to push the limits and see how far you can go. And that is amazing, Aquarius, okay? If this is how you're feeling, please comment below the video and just say, feeling confident, feeling different in a good way. All right, because I'm really interested, and I do read all the comments. Just keep it short. And here I'm seeing some kind of entrapment here that somebody is getting ready to let go of or remove this from your life. This isn't something good, guys. This is a feeling of entrapment, or it could be even a divorce. So some of you might be contemplating divorce. Maybe you're realizing that you've been unhappy for a long time now. Not a short while, but a long time for some of you. And you're gaining, like I said, your confidence, and you're wanting to bust out of these things that no longer, are contributing to your happiness, to your health, to your creativeness and your abilities. Guys, you're going to see these changes. This isn't just like, I'm a tarot reader here just blowing smoke. All right. You are going to feel these things. You're definitely, I could probably say that most of you are feeling some kind of way with these energies coming in. Losing sleep, having bursts of energy, things that you've never felt before. Pain, zaps in your body. Some of you might be waking up in the middle of the night feeling this vibration going through your body. That is the powerful, very powerful vibrations coming off of the solar activity on the sun. Yesterday I got, while I was doing the reading, something about a portal, and I said portal, and after that I was kind of scratching my head like, does that make sense? Portal, whatever I was talking about. And then I got some information later that day that the sun is acting as a portal right now for us. The energies coming in are raising our vibrations. They're making us feel different. We're feeling better. Things are going to start flowing more. And because you were lied to and you didn't know how strong your capabilities are of being this creator, you could literally start to envision the things that you want and see them coming in no time. All right, so I am seeing that whoever this is that is moving past this entrapment or making a decision to go forward with this divorce, and you know, go for greener pastures that, and I don't mean just anything, things that are going to be perfect for you, because we all know that this is a time that we have to focus on ourselves, and we're going through a lot. Our bodies are going through a lot of changes physically and mentally. Guys, your DNA is changing, okay? There's very intense things going on within you right now, making you different than you were, okay? So I am seeing somebody's rolling something around in their head right now about giving their partner money for something. You don't have all the pieces, so you're using your intuition. You want to loan your partner this money for something they want to do. This could be a business they want to start or something along that line. But you're also a smart cookie, and you want to know all of the details on this. All right. So if this is you contemplating this thought, please comment below the video in the comments section. All right, I have a masculine here manifesting like a ninja. All right, you're actually manifesting something from, has something to do with a commitment, I want to say. And you're a masculine. You're going to communicate something that you are trying to manifest. And it looks like this might be something to do with a commitment that you want, that is going to, that you feel is going to make you very happy, very happy. Okay, so this is something you're very excited about, you're looking forward to, and you're feeling extremely confident about this, because I just felt your emotions, your feelings. You have a big ear-to-ear smile on your face right now, and you're saying to yourself, watch me get this. I'm going to make this happen. And you are going to make it happen, because you already know how powerful of a manifester you are. You have been manifesting things in lately, and you are discovering what I have discovered as of late, okay, which is I'm calling in money right now, $500 at a time. I've done it a couple weeks in a row, and a couple weeks in a row, $500 has just appeared for me. You know, it's not the usual, it's unusual. It's something that, you know, I didn't have before. So I know that I manifested this, and you all can do it too, as long as you're vibrating up here. All right, you have to be working on yourselves vibrationally, accepting the fact that you are a spiritual being. You're filled with energy, and you can make stuff happen. Okay, so let's continue. I'm going to bring something up at the end of this reading that I'm very excited about, and I thought was so interesting, regarding the fifth dimension and this fifth dimensional change that has come to light. It has come in, and I'm seeing it, and I'm going to tell those of you interested about it. But there are some people that just want the reading, so I'll tell you at the end of the reading. This is not part of the reading, what I'm talking about. I will get there shortly. All right, here I'm seeing, looks like a masculine. You're single right now. You're single, but there is someone you want. You have someone in mind that you would like to be a part of your life, that you are trying to get closer to. You're thinking of ways or places where you can run into this person or meet this person. You don't have this person's phone number, so you're trying to figure this out. And it's bothering you. You're going through all of this inner conflict because this person means that much to you. All right, this is somebody that you're drawn to, almost like you have a feeling like you belong together. Like this might be somebody you're supposed to be with, or just a very strong connection. You've already met this person maybe once or twice, and you just feel like drawn to this person. All right, I'm seeing that, and you have the utmost confidence in yourself that you are going to end up with this person. Now, what I'm noticing here again, guys, is your confidence level that you can bring these things in, which is amazing. This is part of It's got a fifth dimensional feel to it, how we are going to be operating in the future as energetic light beings. We can manifest like that. We're going to attract all positive things that we want. We're going to start leaving behind the things that are not good for us. We're going to start separating our emotions. People that, suck the life out of us, make us feel bad or drag us down. We're going to start leaving them behind, or, at least separating ourselves so we're not taking their calls every day. We're not being accessible to them like we were. And that is going to change how we feel about ourselves, about life in general, because we're going to be a lot happier without that constant. What they do is they pull us back into that third dimensional feel with the third dimensional emotions and their third dimensional ways, right? So we're getting away from that now. And some of you, this is what I'm noticing, guys. I'm noticing a lot of changes. Sometimes when I wake up and look outside, everything looks different. Like I've jumped a timeline or something. I can't explain it. If you feel this way too, please comment below the video. Also, I'm noticing that I can disconnect negative emotions toward people. There's always one or two people that you cannot separate from. They might be your child or your parent or what have you, right? Or someone you're married to. All right. But, so I can disconnect emotionally. Not that I stop loving and wanting to be kind and stop being an empathetic person, which I am, but that I could cut off the negative emotions and just feel nothing, which I was never able to do before. And this is an amazing thing when you can do this. You're vibrating high. Okay, so just on that note, I do see strength around a masculine. I see that you're a very strong person, and you want to make some change in a relationship that you have with a feminine. You like want to start over. You don't want to not have a relationship with this person anymore, but you want to change the dynamics. You want to change the feel of it or the direction it's going in, which is very different. Usually people just want, if it's not working, they want out. But you are willing to stick around and put a lot of thought into at least trying to make a go of this new start with this person over here. All right. And that takes a very strong-minded person, by the way. And there's someone who's feeling intense rejection this morning because you're moving toward someone you love, but they're not giving you what you need or what you want. They're not reacting the way you would like them to react. Like they're not giving back to you emotionally. You're feeling like emotionally, like they're disconnected from you emotionally in some way. And you're working hard. It looks like this has nothing to do with that. This is something else. This is you're working hard toward abundance. Well, it does actually. I was just told that this is so that you could bring this in for this person who's not giving you, reacting to the love that you're portraying or trying to come across or give to this person. They're acting very distant toward you. You are thinking like that if you work extra hard and bring in, a good buck, that this person will look at you in a different light and think more highly of you, meaning that you could offer more security. Okay, so that's pretty cool, I gather. All right, if that's what you need to do. All right, so here I'm seeing somebody is really excited and over the top happy today, like over the top excitement coming in, moving in for you. I'm seeing the 10 of Pentacles in the center of this reading, guys. This is everything you've ever wanted culminating, finally coming together in just, in this lifetime for you. I'm seeing that the things that used to get in the way, all the stressors and all of the things that would stress you out, you're kind of like not paying attention to those things. You're just, the thinking here is, if I can't change it, it's, I'm just going to let it go to the wayside if it's not working for me. So if something is negatively affecting you in your life and you can't change it, then just let it go. It's that simple. Okay, just let it go. You don't have to make it, add all kinds of excuses and add all kinds of stuff to it. It's really that simple, guys. We have to start thinking differently, because we are going to be very different. We are already changing. We're not going to have the same type of thinking and emotions as we did up until now. And I know that a lot of you are starting to feel this change. You're starting to feel things go smoother, your relationships. You're not, and your person's not nitpicking on every little thing like they used to. You might be noticing that your person that you're with is kind of letting the things that used to bother them roll off their back, not paying that much attention to them anymore. But I am seeing all things positive culminating toward you now, especially your finances. So guys, if you remember, for months the readings were about not having enough, struggling. My price that I have for the readings, I put them, $20 readings, I placed it at that number because people were suffering financially, and I wanted everybody to be able to afford it, or those that could. Now it's the opposite is what I'm seeing every day. I'm seeing good news around your money every day. So if you're not seeing an increase yet, or you're not receiving checks in the mail, you're not receiving new opportunities just popping up left and right, financial opportunities, you're not receiving your bonuses, your raises, or new job opportunities popping up before you, then this is what I'm seeing here. All right, this is what I'm seeing. All of the above. You guys are running into all of these positive things. You're starting to see them. So please acknowledge them. Please, thank Source for them, and enjoy them, and start thinking more positive. All right, the more positive you think, the higher you vibrate, the easier it is to manifest in everything you've ever dreamed of. All right, that is the reading today, guys. Oh, what did I want to talk to you about? I finally remembered at the end of the reading. All right, so what it is I get these pamphlets in the mail regarding trade school. It's actually regular school. It's a Votech school. I live in the U.S. I live in Jersey, and this is a Votech school near me. And my son went to this Votech. I might have gone. I didn't go to that Votech, but I went to another one. Okay, so I'm kind of familiar with the offerings in the Votech schools. Well, I was just prompted. I usually just throw this thing in the garbage, but I was prompted to open it up this time around, and lo and behold, to my surprise, I'm seeing everything spiritual being offered in this school. I mean, mediumship, different levels, practicing manifestation skills, like all of the things that, and I just realized, like, oh my gosh, this is our reality that was hidden from us. This is who we are. This is what's going to help us remember who we are. This is coming into play. This is the fifth dimension, guys, coming into play right before our very eyes. And to me, it's just so exciting, because I have been ahead of this for so many years and been made fun of and called crazy because I speak about these things, and other people are just looking at me, scratching their heads like, who are you? Where do you come from? But I just find it so exciting to see this, because honestly, I'm not going to lie, I feel vindicated regarding who I am. I finally feel like, aha, I'm not crazy. There have been moments where I thought, maybe I'm crazy. Everybody, I'm out here all by myself with these thoughts of spiritualism and manifestation and, vibration. And, people are just always looking at me like I have 3 heads. So I stopped talking about it and I isolated. And I know a lot of you are feeling alone. A lot of you that are vibrating high like me, or just vibrating high, you may have done the same thing because people, continually, made fun of you or called you crazy or, whatever it was. So I hope you all feel vindicated as well. And this is the new 5D, guys. You have a wonderful day.